Why, hello everybody! Welcome back to another stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm excited to be here on this wonderful Friday evening as we return to the glories that is Timberborn. Welcome in, one and all. I hope you're all excited. Today is the day of our grand victory, when we finally achieve that which we have set out so long ago to achieve, and that is the creation and finalization of our Giga Dam. The dam so large that none can compete against us. A dam so incredible that it will secure our future for our beavers for eons to come. And of course, yes, I am talking about Timberborn. Damn. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I said that last part. You know what I'm talking about. Now, Steam is being a dingus right now, so it's putting things in the wrong location. But I hope you're all excited. I hope you're also all having a wonderful day. Make sure you grab yourselves a drink and a snack and curl up with something cozy, because the winter is coming. And it's far and away time for us to enjoy ourselves before the bad tides come and sweep it all away yet again. But, you know, that's how these things go. It's how it shakes out. I hope you're all, taking care of yourselves. The end of the semester is coming in hot. We've got Thanksgiving break starting next week. I will be taking most of next week off. I'll probably stream on Monday, as per usual. And if not Monday, it'll be a Tuesday night stream as well. I do have something that's due Monday evening, so I might need to take some time and work on that instead, depending on how productive I am this weekend. Hello, Argresh. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us once more. I hope you're enjoying yourself. So yeah, then, no streams on Thursday or Saturday. I'm going to be off spending time with my family and taking some much needed, time for myself. What else needs to be done? I think that's kind of it. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, hello, Pyro! You've completed the Stygian Zinogre Arbor. You might make the other version just cuz. You having a good time fighting Stygian Zinogre there, Pyro? That's quite the grind. Don't you need his tempered parts to finish that stuff? Or is that just to get his final weapon upgrade? Whatever the case, I do love Zinogre. They've got a hell of a theme song in the world. It's very fun. But yeah. Normal streams should resume the Monday after Thanksgiving, so Cyber Monday. I should be back where I belong, and we should have a stream. It might run short because I think I have something going on. That's December 2nd, right? You just think it's the weapon? Okay, fair. If I have something going on there, then that's a different story. But we'll see when we get a little bit closer to it. For now, let's go ahead and jump right into the game so we can have our beavers get back to work. After all, well, it's far and away time for things to begin. Oh my goodness, why is my avatar off center? That's not how these things are supposed to be. There we are. Fixed it. I didn't mean to be floating. I love beavers! Blazer, you can't say that. I'm gonna have to censor this in Canada. You can't say that. You can't say that, Blazer. Yeah, actually, it's after 5 o'clock. I can say 5 o'clock. It's after 5 minutes into the video. I can say whatever I want now. Yeah. Sad face. I care not for your sadness, you foul beast. I got another 2 things published in a literary journal, by the way. Welcome back to Timberborn. That's what the thing that might be on Monday is about, by the way. Oh, that's right. I turned the music off in this game. This is going to be so quiet if I don't put something on. Votes. What are we putting on the music? Do I put the Frostpunk soundtrack back on? Yeah, that is super dope. I'm up to 5 things having been published. All of them different. I'm very pleased. Technically 6. But yeah, very cool. How about the Minecraft OST? Everyone loves the Minecraft OST. All my homies love the Minecraft soundtrack. Am I right? What are we thinking? Other side? Other side kicks ass. Let's do other side. We'll start with other side. Yeah, that's nice. Argus is just sobbing from nostalgia as I make a damn. Who like Minecraft? For real. Good publisher. I don't know what that means, Pyro, but very well. Welcome everybody back to Timberborn. Let's get started. I love this song. This one hits. That was a perfect drop. I'm glad you thought so. Shout out to Lena Rain. That is the composer of the other side, as well as several other songs on this part of the Minecraft soundtrack. I do fucking love it. A thing a Minecraft YouTuber says you choose to separate from its creator. Oh, I see. Well, I'm concerned I may have just quoted someone I don't like. So yes, indeed, welcome everybody back to Timberborn. Alright, I gotta turn this down, this is a little loud even. There we go, that should be just loud enough. There we go. Audio mixing is a tad loud, maybe turn Minecraft down a bit. Way ahead of you. I see you playing Monster Hunter type Pyro. I'm so glad that they could break you like this. Our industry is coming together and is nearly back. The final buildings are being built and soon the engines will roar to life once more. We've begun our construction of the sluice gate system here so that we will be able to properly fill this. And the Giga Dam is nearly complete. So let us continue on our function. Contaminated fucking beavers. What am I to do? We've got our breeding systems working 24/7. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Look at them go. Is the audio mixing a little bit better now that it's a bit quieter? I do think it's partly just that the energy of the other side is like really upbeat. What do you want? You're tired? Go to sleep then. It's not my fault you're eepy. Actually, it is. I'm sending them to go and work on literally the other side of the fucking planet. It's a bit better, maybe a tad bit quieter, but it's solid. Alright, we'll see what happens when we get to the next track. I mean, worst case, I just switch it back to the Frostpunk soundtrack. We did it! We have our first sluice! Slowly, did you forget to flush the bad water again? Alright, so we've got it auto right now. It'll be open. Close above downstream depth of 1.0. Yes. Close above contamination 5%. Yes. I don't need to contaminate this lake. If I ever at some point forget to put water down here, turning that contamination, yeah. So that'll let us measure downstream depth. It'll put us up to this level, this tile, which is where I wanted at. And it'll close if at any point we end up letting contamination end up in here. Hopefully that never ends up being the case, but yeah. Ding, ding, ding. What controls the frickin'... What controls the sound effect for the wind? Alright, what if I... Because the wind has been so loud. Put this at like 60%, just barely loud enough on the wind, right? It doesn't appear to be environment volume. It doesn't seem to have been controlled by that. Like, I mute this, sounds for the water still plays. It's weird. So I guess I'll put this up to, like, I don't know, 75% of 60%. UI volume I'll put to, like, 85, and, that sounds better. It's less oppressively in my ears. Hello, Black Beast. Welcome back. Welcome back. How am I on this day? I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're all having a wonderful day as well. Oh, we're low on water in our upper thing. Let's give them some more to work with. It sucks? Oh no, what's wrong, Black Beast? What's wrong, Omegnon? What has made this day so terrible for you? Well, you've got friends here. You've got Pyro. They seem excited to see you. It is always so weird that they choose to build these diagonal pieces first and not this one. I'm not sure what's up with that. But they're getting the work done. That's the important thing. Wow, I'm almost at the point where I could employ an extra builder's hut. I probably won't, but yeah. I love the bell! I'm so glad we built the bell! You're contractually obligated to suffer in the dumb game Getting Over It. What did you do that made it so that you have to play Getting Over It? Now that is quite the game. What have you done? Why have you condemned yourself to this fate? How did you manage to do this? You lost a bet? Ooh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Am I at the point where I need another lumberjack flag? I don't know. I don't think so. Oak trees take a very long time to grow. Well, I might be at the point where I should change these into oak trees, actually. Are we nearly there? We're nearly there. So when do you need to play Getting Over It, and are you going to play it on stream? That's what I need to know. I love my stilt city over here in industry. Like, I feel like this is very industry to do, is to, like, just to build over the water. You know, not to try and change land, just to, like, use it. Flatten it out. Don't move with anything, don't dam it out, just build over it. Oh, you've done with it. You finished the game. I see. Impressive. I have not beat Industry is a very tall place. Played today for 4.5 hours. Whew. Harsh. Hey, just let all the rest of this water out. We only have 10 days remaining. We have 10 days left in this drought, and we're out of water up here already? Oh, shit. I mean, we had a 28-day drought. That's... yeah. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. We need the giant reservoir. It must be completed. We need this. Your advice, just don't play it. Unfortunately, I do need to beat it at some point. It's in my Steam library. It's a hard fucking game and not particularly fun, but there's something about it that, like, works for it to be that, you know? Man, what is going on with our water retention? Why is it so ass? Like, where is it all going? Is it because I've got so many beavers sucking it out? Maybe I need to stop sucking out my water and actually live off my stores in the future. Because, like, all of this is going to die now. That's going to be a whole thing. In fact... I'm gonna do a little something. Something a little sus. I'm gonna turn off all water production for now. And I'm gonna... I hate doing this, but... I need to let my people drink. What little remnant water may be left. I need this to keep the farms hydrated. I'm gonna keep it all in here too, I think. I think that's part of the plan. Then delete it? Oh, I've not had getting over it on my hard drive in a very long time, I can promise you that much. Good God, Reservoir, please. Yep. Not great. This is very sad to watch. Listen, look, it's fine. It's fine. Look, we're rehydrating the farmland. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. However, I will say the tone of this drought has shifted dramatically. The Minecraft OST ain't gonna cut it anymore. This is too soft. This is too lo-fi. There's only one thing left for this. Where is it? The city must survive. Bite me, Nightcore! No, that's a little bit much, even for this. Good God, this went from chill to nightmare in seconds, literally. Hopefully, evaporation rate is pretty low. This will also be an interesting experiment. Can we last 10 days on our storages? We do have water in here. There's still a reservoir back here. There's still something that we can draw additional drinking water from. However, for now, it's not the point. We got 5 unemployed beavers. Well, congratulations. I guess you're gonna go be haulers. Actually, 2 of you ain't gonna be haulers, and instead you're gonna come and drink what they get this water. Because we can actually do something with that. As we race to finish the construction of our dam, and we pray for the return of the rains, the end draws ever closer. Back to work, my beavers! God, this slaps. The Frostpunk OST goes too hard for its own good. As they make the great journey out to finish the dam. Each and every builder working together in tandem, trying their hardest. They pray for one day of peace. Are there haulers just standing around doing nothing, by the way? It's hard to get in here and see. I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like it's a no. Back to work. Oh God, the farms have dried out again. It's so over. 7 days. The entire fields. Well, the berries will live. The berries will last. Alright, actually, prioritize harvesting. You all need to harvest as soon as possible. This is the most important thing. Gather up every last crop before they die. Gather, my friends, gather! The end comes and draws near. The drought pushes us towards our inevitable end. We must survive. How long does coffee last without water? Nope, that's out. That'd be dead. They'll be right on the edge. The city must survive. So you're gonna let you decide this Sunday what you're saying, Hollow Knight Challenge Run or Hades just for fun? Well, considering you just did getting over it and that was probably frustrating, I think you should play Hades just for fun. Also, I'll let you get a little bit more experience with the streaming, just like to have a good time, you know? Well, let's go ahead and connect our pathing. And look at that. A new dam has been built. Beautiful. Okay, wow. We've maximized what mangrove farming we can do in this area. That's good. I also will say, I think that I'll keep this cut through, I'll keep this bridge. Because I don't think I can plant the mangroves under a platform. But I can do that. So when the waters inevitably return, they can carry with them the essence of life. Hades it is. Cool. Have fun with that. Are you gonna stream during the usual D&D time? You believe in industry? I mean, industry's doing fine. They don't actually have much to do at the moment because the power's off. They can't really do anything when the power's off. He's like, what are these guys waiting on? Can't get all required materials. It says it has all the required materials. What's going on there? This one definitely needs more gears. That's for sure. And we aren't exporting any gears at the moment. Wonder why. Oh, probably because we're storing them up, right? Yeah, we're working on storing gears at the moment. You manage distribution. Das Kapital. You can export gears immediately. I do not care how many you have in storage. There you go. Yeah, now they're gonna export gears. Cool. I hate that I have to do that. That's an annoying thing. The dam nears its completion. We draw in 3, 6, 9, 12. No, these are only 2 high. That's right. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. 14 levees left to build. And the reservoir will be ours to fill. I think we're gonna finish it right as the drought ends, too. That's crazy. I should probably start rebuilding this, huh? Landscaping, levee. Levee back up, and then triple floodgate. There we go. Hopefully they'll be able to build that all from there. I think they can. They did it last time, after all. It's like 168 wood left. That's nothing. I know, like, we've got the resources for this. Well, I'm not concerned about that. It's literally just, can they get it done in time before the bad water comes in? Because I want this as low as possible, and this is as low as I've ever seen it. We had a 28-day drought. That's long enough that it completely depleted our reservoir, and we're digging into our water savings. Like, it's dry up here. So dry. Congratulations, beavers. Look at that. It's lost an extra water level. That's how low it's getting. I have never seen the tops of these trees before. If we can seal this, off here, I mean, it's so much more water. Never enough water. Yes, but if we can seal this off, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be so good. We're nearly there. We've nearly reached the end of what was needed. Hey, you know what? That doesn't need to be there anymore. Also, what else can be built is levee, right? Yeah. Just a single floodgate actually should be all that we need to lock this down. Single floodgate and levee. That'll let us fill that up to the brim at that Y level. Beautiful. The dam is nearly there. We're nearly there. A day left remains, and yet the water levels, they drop ever lower. Alright, last autumn, you have like some really like weak music here. Give me that one. The last moments of joy in our lives. A beaver may lay injured, but soon it will not matter. A day remains, and soon the flood will begin anew. But will it come and finish in time? Will we finish this before the bad water returns? Please. There's but one thing left that we can do to ensure this begins as soon as possible. If they can build this, I can employ a fuck ton of builders and get this done in like a day. Quickly now, the waters, the return this night. We must work. We don't need haulers. We need more builders. Beautiful. Get to work, my beavers! Tomorrow a new day dawns. A day where water scarcity will be a thing of the past. We will survive! It's probably your favorite song of the track. This was indescribably. I do love the on the edge, like, hope Poseidon, do not raise the water to trick. Let Drayden have this. Look at our low ass water storage too. That was industry doing. Drought ends, cycle 30 begins. We have until this fills back up enough to crest over and flow out. Same here. We actually have a little bit of time. We have a little bit of spare availability. And we don't really care if this floodgate can't close yet, though this is going to be dangerous. But we need to let the water flow through here. I do need the people to actually, you know, build that levee, though, because that whole system is rather important. But yeah, you can see the water has only just begun to rise. The end of a drought marks the end of our suffering, but it also, too, means the end of our opportunity. We must finish. We must finish soon. We're nearly there. Technically, those are the only ones I need to have built, and we'll seal it off. Work, my beavers. Work. Carry your logs to the station. Go. Go! The bad water has risen and bubbles up and flows out. Our water level in the lower stream has flown out and down, and it is beginning to push the bad water course out from its stream. We're nearly there, but only a day remains before it rises once more. Oh man, that water is coming through fast, actually. Look at it go. We've begun the process, but no, the bad water, it's arrived! Quickly, build the final levee! Raise the stakes! We have only one left to go and we'll seal it. Please! Go, 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 you crazy bastards. We're not gonna hit it. It's gonna be just slightly too late. And we've had a leak. Ugh. What a shame. What a horrible shame. But the beavers are on their way. We will stop this flow before it reaches the end. We may face some slight extra contamination. We may face the onslaught of flow from both ends, but we will build and rise above it. They will not stop us. It's nearly done. And the first of the levee rises! The water is contained. The reservoir is ours. The river flows out. Industry whirs to life once more. A gear workshop, an explosive factory, even a wood workshop, every single one prepared and ready to receive the full might of our industrial powers as the water rises and floods it all. Every last drop free. Alright, let's get some reservoir storage going before it becomes too late. It may not be exactly right, but yeah, this can just stay at max height forever now, because the water just flows out this way. It's wonderful. Most of our crops either survived or were replanted already, so that's big. That's very nice. Now we need to get over here so we can lock this down once the bad water gets flooded out. Look at all that contamination, though. That's crazy. But look at it all. It's glorious. Fight against it. Fight against the water. We've nearly done it. Only 2 pieces remain to be built. And these were like just security measures in case like a bad tide or something caused a blockage or we just needed extra. So I'm not particularly concerned. I think it's generally like had a slight negative effect on our power output. Just because it has a bottleneck, but honestly it seems to be flowing just fine. Fascinatingly, the flow out from this is so strong that it does actually push through and flows this way. But we've completely redirected the bad water flow. We have outflow over here as well for the clean water. Eventually, slowly but surely, the contamination will clear, and this entire reservoir will be ours to do with as we please. Even industry, for the first time in its history, has grass growing within its borders. It's glorious. Alright, how many people can I put in industry? I've got 8 available beds, 3 available jobs, so I need to put 10 people in here. What does 10 people in industry look like? All of the buildings are being worked. Let's go! It's glorious. Simply glorious. I'm gonna run a path like this for now. I'm actually gonna need an 11th worker here. And they can be builder for now. 11 people living in industry. Incredible. It is high and away time we get our water pumps running again. Let's start restoring our ability to have storage, of course. Hey, fellas. I'm just gonna point out critical priority. Please finish the floodgate. We can't actually make a proper reservoir without it. This... I'll just pause that. Beaver Rome wasn't built in a day. Legend says it was 6 hours. Nice. This makes you incredibly happy. We did it, gamers. We surely did. And look, the contamination is spreading this way, but that just means it has an outflow path. We're cleansing the reservoir. We're doing it. We're making the progress. It's glorious. I think at the end of this day, we'll know what comes next for overall production. So that's good to know. I mean, look at this industry. Has grass in it. Industry has grass. Alright, water. I need a bad water pump. Where should I build it, Perhaps like that? Seems like a pretty good spot for it, actually. I think I need double tall platforms to hold it there. One double tall, rest normals. Whoops. Wait, what? Oh. Those aren't normal platforms, that's why. Whoops. We're gonna have bad water production. An industry resident going outside and seeing grass for the first time. Industry has grass. That'll slow down the economy with stoners. I don't think it's that kind of grass. Yeah, you guys go get your well-deserved rest. Now that this project has been completed, I mean, it's perfect. So I do believe I can, yeah, just close the sluice. So that way we can have this get filled all the way up to completion. I am very concerned that they are not building this currently. I gotta do something about that. How do I get them to go and build this? Well, something I can do is blast that. Blast that. Put in a platform. And that should be enough for them to go and do it. Again, priority high, please. Got 5 vacant jobs. It's not a ton, but not also an insane amount. Look at this. You can see us pushing back the contamination as it goes. It's glorious. Oh, we've had flooding. Whoops. Sluice. Open. Automatic. Close above downstream depth 1. Yes. Alright, so that should reopen the sluices. Yeah, open. So I'll reopen the sluice gates and start draining that top reservoir. I guess this is technically the middle reservoir now, huh? Steward, you've done it. Instead of no water, we're drowning. I mean, that's not a terrible thing to be. Swoop. There we go, no longer drowning. We're just fine. Soon we'll have a bad water pump. Another drought. Oh boy. Okay, well, hopefully they'll get this finished soon. Looks like they are. Good. Okay. Very good, very good. So this will get finished. We'll be able to top up all of our reservoirs, and it's gonna be everything we ever wanted. Then we can start blasting. We can start doing some explosives. End of Rango ass moment. True. Good reference, Argrash. I fucking love Rango. What a good movie. Look at this wonderful waterfall we have. You know, I bet this drives the beavers insane. They have a psychological urge to dam all flowing water sources near them. Do you think that remains the same for the Timberborn beavers? They just feel an urge to dam the sound of flowing water? If for whatever reason I ever need to, I guess I could have just built that. I don't need these platforms, huh? Actually, yeah. No. I highly doubt I'm going to need these specific platforms, so instead we'll just have some secondary pathway going like that. There we go. Bit more convoluted of a network, but it works. Alright, 1 day until drought. Oh, good. This has gotten up to where it needs to be, so we can start doing the flood method soon. This is a drought, right? Yeah, drought, not bad tide. Very nice. Good, good. You definitely think the urge is there. They're just also intelligent enough to engage in more cognitively challenged activities, too. I think that's fair. The beavers are working on our ability to dam things up down here. I don't want to dam it yet. Like, if not for nothing, there was so much bad water in here. I think there's something to be said for us possibly sealing the floodgate and just overflowing this as much as possible. Like, we seal this floodgate, right? Does that make any sense? I think that would make sense. Deal with some moderate contamination-laden flooding. Industry would actually feel the effects of that the most, wouldn't it? Industry might have a really bad time if I do that, actually. Kind of forgot that industry is on, like, the same level as this lake is going to be. So, I mean, what happens if I just doink? We're cleaning up the mess that the humans made. We're very much cleaning up a mess right now. Like, this is what this is. Industry watching in horror as the tide of poison floods their homes. It's okay, we're cleaning the whole 16-day drought? Yeah, we can survive that. That's no biggie. Though I will say, I need this to be closed for a bit, because this is already way lower than I want it to be. Nice. I'm gonna pause these water pumps, because they have already fucking drained all available water from the surface. Our water pumps are literally too efficient. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna let them use this one again, because that's gonna potentially help produce some excess water. I'm just gonna drop that to level 2. Just give them a lot of water out of the reservoir immediately. Gotta keep those crops hydrated. Because we've got this whole secondary, like, flow here that needs to get topped up. You have a good thumbnail for something that will fit perfectly? Very nice. Always happy to see that. Only 15 days. It's shorter than last time. We'll be good. Oh, yeah, I'm not concerned. Even though our water storage then ended up getting topped off in that time, I'm not particularly worried. We were kind of very purposefully dumping a ton of water out this way. In fact, I am still just gonna let this drain. Because letting this drain means that this whole system will dry out sooner. Also, I will say this, an advantage I hadn't realized of controlling the outflow here is that there's so much water and it takes a little bit longer for it to flow out. Industry gets to keep staying powered longer than it did otherwise would. Alright. Deep bad water pump is available, which means that the explosives factory will be able to get to work. Oh boy. Industry's about to have a grand time. Glad to see the wood workshops working. It does mean that we get to have treated planks now. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that now the industry's up and running, we weren't going to be able to otherwise make, you know? It's very nice. Honestly, this looks like it could use a little bit more water. I interest you in a 1.7. Oh, nope, we're flooding. That's probably plenty then. Just cut that off. Because every drop that goes over that spillway, gone. Alright, 15-day drought. Let's see how this goes. I've got 3 injured beavers. At least they're all in a thing, right? I'm gonna just, out of an abundance of caution, put down another medical bed on industry. A little worried about my my guys. So yeah, this is one of the nice things, is that due to the outflowing of the clean water, the concentration of the contamination is gonna go up, which means it'll just kind of crunch back in, if that makes sense. Industry has 1 million fans, you're one of them. If industry has 1 fan, that fan is me. If industry has no fans, then I am no longer alive. So true, Argresh, so true. Industry forever. Industry eternal. It's so interesting to look. Like, most of the time, this section of our land has been, like, barren, contamination-ridden horrors. But over here, now, it's clean. It's safe. It's everything you could ever want. The world is better for our work. You'll send me the thumbnail. We'll see how I like it. All right, sounds good. Every drop of water that flows is a drop of contamination that can never come back. So real. This lake may be a pulsating, contaminated mess at the moment, but each drop that outflows from it, each drop carries away the sins of the past to be replaced by the future. I like how we always end up waxing massively philosophical about Timberborn. I mean, not for nothing. The entire underwater of the lake is green now. That means that there is officially more clean water in this than there is contamination throughout the entire lake. If the source of contamination remains, it will cause the future more harm. Timberborn has the effect. It's phenomenal. It's so fucking clean. It's very clean. It's very... No ludonarrative dissonance here, you know? Like, it is what it is, and they're correct about it. You know what I should do? First of all, I'm probably gonna need 2 bad water pumps, if we're being totally honest. But also, we should make a giant bad water tank, because I think that's a bit of a flex, and I like the idea. Glorious. What more could you ever want? Bad water. Okay, Timberborn with the Frostpunk soundtrack goes unreasonably hard, though. Have we fully drained this yet? Not quite, but we're getting close. This thing can't even draw water anymore, so down to here. Last little bits pulled out of it. And that'll be that. I cannot wait. I'm gonna make like a whole district that's whole thing is making fucking water. God, the music is you closing your eyes and just feeling it. Frostpunk soundtrack is so good. So it is high, far and away time that I build. Should I build a manual power wheel here? I probably should. Where do I put it? That's the question. Because the unfortunate thing about it is it's fucking ginormous. I can put it up here. That'd be kind of funny. Put it there. They have to hike up a mountain and then the crank gets sent all the way down. Does horsepower pass through buildings? Because if so, I'm just gonna put this like here. Yeah, it looks like it'll connect there at least. I'm willing to give that a shot. Horsepower is just essentially normal power. It works with adjacent buildings. Alright, sick. Love the idea of having multiple districts stretching out. Just have tendrils spinning out from Vilebark path. Well, that's the idea. That's the point. That's why I went with a big map, so we could have that effect over time. I also think that is part of the point of the game, is you're supposed to do that. Oh, well, now why is this yelling at me? Why? Whoops. I see why. I used the wrong platform type. I love building from above and then being like, wait, what the fuck's the problem? There we go. Now, in times of shortage, I can turn these on and off. I will say, slight issue in the placement might simply be that I cannot... Like, it might mean that I can't... I don't know if this power will transfer back up this cord into here. I don't know if that's how that how the conduiting works. Alright, 8 days remain. How's the lower reservoir doing? I'm gonna put a little bit more water into it. It will. Power is basically just whatever's connected. Oh, okay, cool. Does that mean you can build some crazy, like, inter-map connected, like, because it seems like you wouldn't have to obey district boundaries with your power connections then. So if I wanted to, I could run a conduit over like this and then have a section of Das Kapital run run off industry power. One of our buildings lacks power. It's all of them. All of our buildings lack power. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Gears. Gears are definitely our choke point right now. If we get this finished, I'll just put on the fucking gear workshop full time. That'll be like the one we have running. Because this thing can't produce that much power. I was thinking use people who worked in like the explosive factory or something and do it. You know? Good stuff. Yes, you believe you can just make inter-district power? Interesting. Well, that has some interesting implications for, like, long-term power solutions to try and scale things up. Because almost inevitably you're running... there'll be some form of running water in areas that you're not settled in. So you could still slap down water wheels and then just have really long power conduits. Do mangroves need to be in 1 tile deep water? Can they be deeper than that? Wish I could put dirt down. I'd put dirt in here up until the last tile, so the sluices only have 1 to work on. It cannot go deeper. That's what I figured. Oh, look at it go. We're producing bad water. Hey, hold on. This, I mean, I might as well make it. Seems unnecessary, to be fair, but I like how the other ones are like logs, and these are like wrought iron, hard, bad water pumps. Like these take some work. You don't need to be working in there. You don't need to be working in there. Frankly, you don't even need to be working in there. But we do need more metal. Definitely more metal. That would definitely be something. Hey, I'll run the gear workshop and I'll run the metal foundry. Those two things I definitely need more of. Ding dong ding. Look at my little guys go. They try so hard. Industrial lumber mill. Gear workshop. I'm gonna be able to get rid of all of this eventually. Do I produce enough logs to run an engine? I think I do. It's only 0.2 per hour.
Burns fuel, creates power.
We've got metal, we've got gears. I should unlock this. I should also definitely unlock the battery as well. The higher it's built, the more power it can store, you say. Gotta say, I've got some tall cliffs available to me for specifically that purpose. Yeah, this cliff type seems like a really good spot to be trying to build them out from. Put a huge bank of gravity batteries over here. Probably don't need to worry about that so much. The engine of our future. Actually, wait. What if I just put the engine here? That'll work. The generator! Love maximizing power storage with height. It's a fun challenge. I feel like I could get really crazy with it, to be honest, but yeah, it is fun. I feel like you could get really crazy with your gravity patterns. I do think that an engine is just better, though. Look at them go, putting up wooden supports and everything. They got it figured out. 3 days left on the drought. I'm just gonna put the rest of this water in so that it's all in one place. Per usual. You can stop your attempts at work. Come down here, drain whatever little bit of water is available. I am going to definitely need to have these running for the entirety of the inter-drought period, huh? At max capacity to keep up with the amount of water. We are running 51 beavers right now. That's a lot. We got unemployment even. I mean, crazy. What am I gonna have them do? I might have them go to industry, actually. There we go. I've got an unemployed beaver. Might as well have 3 builders. I've got 1 spare bed, huh? Alright. I'll tell you what I'll do then. Come on. Of 15 total beavers living in industry. Have some of them working as haulers, 2 builders. That's a pretty decent spread. I'm gonna prioritize this. Have I bathed dynamite yet? Not quite, but we're getting there. Okay. I think we can justify building out to here now. Because we're nearly at the point where we'll be able to build our dynamite. And then we can connect the power system. Yes. Come to me, my children. Should I just blow up this whole mountain? I'm gonna be so real. It's so in the way. What if the beavers, by building your industry someday in the future, you cause contamination, kills you, and then the crocodiles sip below civilization, then whoever starts all this again? Well, in that case, you know, nothing to be done about it. It is what it is. I'm gonna have you not prioritize anything. You will prioritize harvesting. You'll prioritize harvesting. And you'll prioritize planting. Yeah, that seems fair. I got 5 available jobs. A bunch of people died. It'll be fine. We're nearly there. We've nearly finished construction on our first engine. The fires of industry wait to burst forth into true life once more. Hey, you know, speaking of the fires of industry as well, I think it's time we start thinking about producing our first flame of unity. That's a pretty good placement. I think I like this one better, though. I can just put it in the water. I guess I could, but then it'd be flooded. It's probably not what I'm looking to get. If I built it above that, nah. I think here's a pretty good spot. That covers basically all of industry that matters, at least. We'll go ahead and put a set of platforms for it to stand upon. We'll put it there, and I will be sane and say this is a very low priority, though. If you got the materials, make it happen, but don't do it before we build the fucking engine. And the drought has ended, which means the return of the flow. I'll also turn that back to being automatic. It's gonna drain basically this whole thing, but who cares? This reservoir at the top has returned to provide its flow to us. It's beautiful. The spread of the contamination, the filth, shall be pushed back once more. I do like about the volume that 2 sluice gates are able to put through. That's like probably the exact right amount that I wanted for this, because it keeps enough in the back here that it's not like the end of the world, but it doesn't put through so much, but it keeps pushing through a lot, you know? Anyway, Sergeant, but you have to drop out. You need to write the backstory of your Waterdeep character. Well, you know, that's no problem at all. Please go, enjoy, have fun. To be honest, the breeders use completely renewable energy. I don't think it'll contaminate the plant like we did. To be fair, burning logs in an engine is not actually completely renewable. We should not be able to grow oak trees to full mature size to deliver 8 logs as fast as we are. That's a little bit weird. Flame of Unity is perfect. You cannot wait for Tadar's legacy to be symbolically maintained as fire. True. This, I believe, was Tadar's vision for the future. Tadar is, I think, in my heart of hearts, his, like, final address to the people. Because we started this project while he was still alive. His final address to the people was to build the dam. Was to save our people and create a space that would be safe forever. And we've done it. We've completed Tadar's vision. Industry is alive and thriving. It's everything we ever wanted. Soon, too, eventually, this water will be cleaned. Alright, let's see what happens if I just, you know, let this fill up to be, full. What does this do? It fills up. It sure does. He would have loved to see it. He deserved to see it. In your heart, Agresh, don't you think Tadar still sees it today? Only with a fool would not think that his presence is not still with us in some way. I love how we're literally just paving over the fucking lake. Like, what better way to conquer shit lake than to completely subsume it into your own uses? Why is nobody working these? Listen, the industrial jobs are our top priority. Holy shit, the engine is working. Look at it go. How much does this produce? Oh boy! Every power supply. There's demand. Well, of course, the demand is 0 in the moment, but. Oh boy. Beautiful. Holy shit, there's flooding. Ha. Yeah, okay, that is an issue at the moment. Open the sluice! Open the sluice gate! Oh! Look at this! We've got so much water throughput. We're literally decontaminating shit lake. Open the floodgates. No! We must purge the lake! The reservoir will be made clean! Our people deserve a future of clean water! Unironically, this is a dam right now because it's pushed up past and is now holding in a reservoir. I will say this is actually helping to clear the contamination a bit faster than just having this available, so I think I'm just gonna rock with it. Is there anything truly important that's being held back? We've got 2 homeless beavers because of it, and I think a lot of our storage is technically inaccessible. A drought is approaching. Uh-oh. I could probably work with a drought. The water is draining. No! Quickly rise to replace it. Oh shit. We might have a slight issue. I don't have any beavers working our pumps. I'm gonna need you all to get to fucking work, actually. This really is Rango. I don't know. I think we may have made a slight error. That may come and bite us in the fucking ass right now. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little spaghetti, a little concerned. Oh, why do we have no water? Yeah, maybe a little oopsies, maybe a little issue, may have forgotten to do a little something. May have had a bit of a oopsie poopsie, little bit of a brain fart moment. It'll be fine. Lean times ahead, people. Get back to your pumps. Alright, we've got maximum pumpage going. Plus, I mean, not for nothing, the reservoir is kind of somewhat drinkable. A little bit. Oh boy. As long as this isn't like a 28-day drought, we're gonna be fine. Use the newly made dynamite to make the reservoir even larger. Does dynamite work underwater? Very genuine question, actually. So we got 21 of this shit. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright. Priority. A lot. You can personally confirm to you that dynamite works in the water. Okay. Yes, I do know I need to export the dynamite. Fear not. Dynamite. Always import, please. Well, we're gonna have to see how this turns out. I can, in theory, utilize this lake, this reservoir, for some things. It is not nothing. This water is potable to a degree. Might have to orchestrate a slight population crash. Not from people dying! I should invest in a number cruncher? Yeah, it's on my mind. We're at the point where we could probably run one. Okay. It's the final day. We're gonna try and maximize these reservoirs. At least it's a drought and not a bad tide. Every last drop. 18 days? I can probably survive an 18-day drought. Probably. Probably. Hello, stuff. I'm gonna want to use... Is this even more efficient? Because this takes extract. Like, this is a pain in the ass to get. I could just run multiple levels of dynamite, you know? Oh, wait. It's 1 dynamite, 2 extract. Okay, yeah. So that is more efficient per dynamite, but less efficient per extract. Like, it's an extract per extra level. Ugh. Contamination is still here. I don't know how to get rid of it. Should I dump this water? You think the double and triples are worth it? It reduces the time you need to blow shit up by a lot. Yeah. It will mean I need to set up extract functions, but I mean... That's not exactly the end of the world. I mean, what is that even under science? Water? Stream gauge. Oh, well, there goes all the passive power. Deep mechanical fluid pump. Oh, it's nice that they turn the engine off at night. Centrifuge turns logs and bad water into extract. 600 science. I can afford that. Also would mean I can finally cure contaminated beavers. What is this for? Mangrove fruits? Well, congratulations. You're useless to me now. I need this specific amount of space. For power transference. Upward power shaft. Downward power shaft. Power shaft T intersection. And then straight power. Oop. Very nice. And that is why I had that whole conduit already set up. Lets us bypass that flame of unity real easy. It's nearly done too. Just needs a bit more metal. Lean times ahead indeed. Let's fill this back up best we can. Ooh. We're over-topping a bit. That's why I need sluices. I need to be making extra for the adult breeding pods anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to know if I needed to wait on it or not. Requires power. Quite a bit. Make sure to connect. I'm on it, Blazor. Oh, hey, are these done? Oh, shit, they are. Sick. If I was to destroy one of these, I do recover my dynamite. I might actually do that, since we're gonna get the extract, and then I can blast this, like, way deeper, way faster. I should probably do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, give me my dynamiter back. Oh, there they go. Good little beavers. Getting it done. I like how I just do not care about cost anymore for certain things. I'm just like, yep, that is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, hey, we'll be able to get these 50 logs back. Whoops. Those have just been sitting there. Dude, industry is so good. I'm so proud of industry. For so long, I was like, am I making a mistake? Is industry never going to work? Is this my ugly duckling of the build? That'll never produce what I need it to produce? But here we are. 2 vacant jobs, both of them with bad water pumps. Okay, cool. I think we export a lot of dynamite these days. We're up to 36. 37. Very nice. They all fell to the knees, and the drifter begged them. Alright, this is all, like, so here's the interesting thing. It seems to be, like, the strategy is to, like, fill the lake as much as possible. Ginonu is fighting for a world that contain industry? Perhaps. I think you fill the lake as much as possible. Let the contamination spread out, and then dump the newly contaminated stuff. Like, now that this is all equalized, and eventually you just slowly but surely drop the contamination level down until it no longer is contaminated, you know? Exactly, you keep diluting and diluting and diluting until eventually it no longer exists. Alright, fill some water. Whoop. That was more than I meant to let out. Well, that is all the available water, so womp frickin' womp. I'm gonna pause those. We have a pretty good nest egg built up for our water storage. Some part of me wants to think that, no, like, deep in his heart, Ginonu wouldn't have believed in industry. Like, we love Ginonu. Ginonu's the GOAT. Ginonu is a title of endearment, but he's still only a beaver. Nobody is truly perfect. And therefore, no, Ginonu can't be that either. And so he would not have believed in industry. Ginonu would have thought that industry was a mistake, a waste of time and precious resources, which we now know is, of course, not true. We got 300 water in industry, by the way. What is, what's the distribution look like on this? Das Capital, when are you allowed to export your water? Okay, when it's above 50%. I'm gonna drop that down to we share until we have 25% of our storage is left. Because they have a lot of storage. Like, they can share a lot before it's a problem. Hey, wait a fucking second. The advanced breeding pod doesn't use water at all. Huh. You're turning bad water pretty much directly into a better beaver. Like, only just kind of realized the implications of that. You know? Like, that's a big... that's a big setup. It's a big thing. Hey, do we not have... how many people work here? 23? I would put you back up to 4 people working there. Our import-export is particularly important these days. I should build a stream gauge in here. Suddenly, extract isn't a begrudging addition to the repertoire. It was never begrudging. It was about how much it cost in science to unlock, because I want a number cruncher. That was all it ever was. It was nothing crazy. Please, let me live. Let me live. Oh, that's not connected to a path anymore. Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? There we go. Eight days left. This is how much water is in the reservoir. I don't like it. Do I have uninjured beavers who aren't able to get treatment right now? Is that what I'm looking at? I forgot I was in the process of building a 5th breeding pond. Get rid of this. $1,000 science to build the advanced breeding pod. Fake steward? Why am I a fake steward? And you're right, I am. Because I'm a captain for these beavers. Water levels are dropping again. Shit. But I can do this. Boop. And I need a 2 if. Ugh, 900 science. Ah, man. How much of the number cruncher? 1,500 science. Oh, man. Aw, shucks. Beevil Civil War for colonizing industry instead of just extracting scrap and moving on. If we settle industry permanently, we'll have access to a deep mine. There's scrap metal everywhere. We just grab it and move on. Gnonu was the stalwart of beaver kind. Alright, my challenge to you, Argresh, should you choose to accept it, is to make a Frostpunk Timberborn mod, where you get to play with both members of the, what's it called? The Folktales and the Iron Teeth in the same colony. And you get to do politics with them. Frostpunk 2 inspired systems there. I have so much canola oil. Should make a giant tank of canola oil because I think it'd be funny. Hey, you know what I don't need anymore? This gear workshop. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that space. Maybe cassavas. Yeah, sure, why not? Plant me some cassavas. Might as well double down on our staple crop. Have I been collecting coffee beans at this point? We're getting gears, and we are getting coffee beans. Okay, yeah. So we are collecting. Average well-being sitting at 20. Not bad. We are out of water there. Out of water there. We have some tiny, small fraction of available water here still. And we have the contaminated reservoir. So long thought to be the savior of our people, but people have lived and died their entire lives, waiting for the dam to be built, and now their children see nothing but a contaminated hole instead of something where they could live. Oh, hope. Ever fleeting hopes, long lost to us. 5 days remain in this drought. But look! In the meantime, the flame of unity has been produced. As Gnonu watches over us, Tadar's flame carries us forward into the future forevermore. Nothing unites as efficiently as production quotas. God, that's sick. Now where do I put one in Das Kapital? Should I put it here? Also next to the bell? The 12,000 science tribute to ingenuity is kind of crazy. I could put it there. It's a pretty good spot, too. It's right at the center of town. It covers all of the living spaces, so people have to interact with it every day. Dunzo. Yes, please. See, this is going to be a long project, so... I think... Is this the only way up into that section? This is the only way up into that section. That's a problem. Oh, well. Oh, wait. Oh, they can build it from there. Sick. Wonderful. Aw, you want to think that the 4 beavers are the beavers Tadar spawned with? He's honoring their sacrifice. So true! Drop some bad tide suckers in the reservoir to pull out some sickness. Okay. So that's the thing. I think that's a folktales item. Like, if I look in the water, that's not a thing. I don't have bad tide suckers. I can't pull bad... Oh, you mean bad water? Can that work? Do these work as bad tide? Deep water pump doesn't care about contamination. It just cares that there's enough water that it can pull some. Doesn't it? I'm actually not that concerned about us running out of water. We have a full big tank and a full medium. I'm actually more concerned that all of our crops are gonna die, which is a shame, but these things happen, you know? I do like that idea. Because Tadar wouldn't have survived if some of those other beavers hadn't reached adulthood already and started the pumping process. Like, they died in the midst of the pump. And he came through and finished the pump, got his drink, and managed to survive. If they hadn't done that, he wouldn't have survived. So there is a point to that. It's very true. Yeah, they dropped dead, putting it to like 83%. I'd like to point out, Argus, you were in fact a hater. You did not think that they were going to pull through. But yet, here we are. They pulled through. Supply will last for 52 hours. Holy shit. That engine goes crazy. Look at it go. Industrial products everywhere they could ever be needed. Perfect. It is glorious indeed. I like that industry is like the fan favorite location though. I will say this though. We'll put a new district out here. And their whole thing is gonna be pumping water from the deepest point of this reservoir. Huh. I never noticed there was a little natural slope here. Well, it's inaccessible now. Actually. That might be useful to us, so I'm actually gonna... scoot this one to the right, or left. There we go. So that I can do this. I don't know if this will work, but there we go. Boop boop. Bada bing bada boom. And that'll be the start of the new district. We'll go over here. I'm thinking district center will go right at this like pinnacle. How high is that gonna need to be? Triple? O mighty forest, how I pine for the unknown beaver poet. And then double platforms. Straight out into the sea. And then if I wanted to put the district center there. So obviously this would be pathing. Interesting district placement. I think it's fun. Put the district literally entirely on the water. Like, industry's already a bit like that. It starts on the coast and then overflows into the lake. This one built directly atop the reservoir. Completely. Stilt City, exactly. Whoop. That's one too low. I forgot that these all need to be doubles. And then triples. Demolish that, and district center, and bada bing bada boom. Check that out. Quite the locale. And of course, the most important thing. Triple platforms ain't even high enough. So we put two like that, and then single platforms on top of those. Yep. And then same drilled like that. Because then we can go water, deep water pump. And we can have them like that. I wonder, would this be effective? Build like some big overhangs? They're expensive as hell. Way more expensive than just building it out of logs, though. There are 3 jobs: builder, water checker, and district farrier. So these guys' main expert could be literal metric tons of water? Yes. Drayden, there appear to be a lot of trees in your way. Don't worry about it. They are in the way, though. I'm gonna have to do something about that. This is a good idea, right? This can't possibly be a bad idea. One day remains until the waters return. Gonna go ahead and let people be employed by the pumps again. So that when the water returns, it can immediately begin its flow. Alright. Injured beavers are staying just fine. Hopefully this process will get started soon. So actually, I will say this. I actually can't build this yet, can I? I need to build all the way out until we reach the district center. Otherwise, I don't have any builders that get employed here. Drought ended. Cycle 32 begins. And the water returns. Time to refill the pool. I mean, it's pretty close to being safe to drink, I think. Also, the pumps do actually draw water out from it directly. I always forgot about that. They do filter it. It's just that bad tides don't have any water component to them, so it doesn't work. But when there is, fully available water, it doesn't matter. Alright, I'll let that fill up for a little while. Stick that back to automatic. And put that back up to full. Then we'll run this up to 2.9. 1.95. As we all well know, there's important things to be done. Actually, put this back to 1. Put this to like 2.8. I want to just let as much water through here as I can. It's been a while since we've suffered a bad tide. You've got a bad feeling? Same! But with this, the bad tides will be something we fear no longer. Reservoir is stabilized. We've got a good flow throughput. Look at all that clean water. Industry has passive power generation once more. Now, what are we waiting on? Do we not have planks? Oh shit, we have like no planks. Well, that's what the issue is. It's like, what's happening? Why do we have no planks? We're also getting low on beavers. Reignite to the breeding pod. And of course, we need to get our planks running. The industrial lumber mill waits for no one. Finally, my reckless spending of planks has bitten me in the ass. Far and away, it was time for that to happen. There we go. Lumber mill put in. Huh. What do I do with this space? I can put something here that's like a 4x4. We'll have to see. For now, though, the important thing is going to be turn this on. We need our planks. During now, I expect to build a lumber mill without planks. With the lumber mill that's producing planks! To be honest, I actually have no idea what I'm going to do with those treated planks. You know, I just want to say, the lake is nearly clean. The bad water has been relegated to but a small portion of the whole. Wonderful. The extended pipe helps with both height differences and the smell. Real. Yeah, low bad water contamination slows down its pumping speed. But that won't be a problem for us. Not one bit. Not one bit. Alright, next major innovation is definitely going to be a number cruncher. Then I'll start getting the dynamite ready. Just because I definitely need more science. I'm at that point in the game where I need a number cruncher to make any reasonable amount of progress. We get the fucking intro cinematic from the Roseburg, the only place where the cinematic. Holy shit, peak. How many people do I have working on science? 2. Just 2. 2 beavers. 2 science beavers, that's it. I don't need more than that, right? Oh shit. Ah. You fool. Open. Sentinel flooding downstream. Downstream. This is nearly completely full. That's crazy. It's so much water, it's literally filling up shit lake at industry. It's glorious. I should really replace these with sluices, huh? I think that we're at the point where I'd say the contamination level is low enough. I do not need to be worried about manual pump and dumping. let's sluice it. Oh, fucking hell. Bleezer! You jinxed us! You just had to go and say it was gonna be a bad tide. Intend to make like 4 to 5 until you have a number cruncher? Dang, crazy. You called it. I am a prophet. You don't want to be a prophet right now. This is not the kind of thing you want to be prophesizing. It's bad. It's bad times. You don't want to be Nostradamus. Actually, before I build these sluices, I actually wish there was a open down upstream depth above like an amount. Like I wish I could do that. Like open if the downstream depth is 1.99 or something like that. Or yeah. I know it wouldn't make sense for tall reservoirs like this, but this one is just at level. But I would like to keep it at max. So these really aren't going to do much for me. It's going to be flooding a lot. Because I could... I'm shocked this isn't closing yet. Downstream depth is 0.98. So that should close, right? Why is it open? Oh. Because I don't have it on auto right now. That's why. Because this thing's not at auto. And this thing's not at auto. Oh boy. This is gonna be a whole thing. Ain't it? Ain't it, Chief? I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. I have concerns. A great many worrying concerns. Now, on the bright side, I basically can't tell that there's even contamination in this section anymore, so we just have a massive clean reservoir of fresh water. That's awesome. That's so good. I'm so excited. My beavers are happier than ever. New well-being high score of 20 fucking 6. Shout out to the Flame of Unity. That's so high. Crazy. What is you? Well-being of 27 gets a plus 80% working speed, plus 30% movement speed, and a plus 60% life expectancy. Huge. Chat, how do we prevent the bad tide from hurting our pristine lake? Honestly, that shouldn't be much of a problem at all. This is already engineered to the point where the only thing that ever flows into it is clean water. When I want it to be clean water. Alright, we're gonna do a little flooding. I love flooding! I love flooding! Hey, don't go that way. No, don't go down that. Don't go down there. I need you mostly coming down this way. I need you to fill this as much as you possibly can. I need my reservoirs at fucking max. Hey, look. Stilt City has begun its process of being built. Wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Interesting, with all of my things that, like, max, like, hold the water in, not much bad stuff is happening. That's kind of surprising. I'm gonna go ahead and, do this, because everything seems to basically be full. Just gotta keep the contamination out. Bad tide begins. And the bad tide flows out this way. And all of it goes and then flows over here. And it all stays out of our giant, perfect, beautiful, clean lake. Not a drop of contamination in sight. It's perfect. It's everything you could ever want, frankly. Hey, one of you guys want to take out that tree? I think that'll be a good idea. It'll be a good idea to take out that fucking tree. Now look at them go. Look at them go. Look at those beeves get to it. Beaver Town. I do think it'll be a good idea to have accessibility to the underwater. You know? And just like that, they'll have full accessibility from that district center, the entire lower levels. Which means I can just, demolish. Just get rid of all that stuff. Don't need it in my way. I love how I don't even feel the need to try and harvest it. No need to maximize the gains, just get rid of it. Who wouldn't want to swim in my perfect lake? True, who wouldn't want to swim in the perfect lake? Alright, here's the idea, here's an idea. We're gonna make another district over here, and this district's whole thing, farming. You know? Like, how far can they reasonably get? Yeah, I think just put a new district over here, make their whole thing be just about farming, and then we can, like, if I need to get more water over this part of the, I'm also going to dynamite this, make this perfectly flat, and then we can just put little irrigation canals out from the main lake. Make them farm corn. True, I could make them farm corn. I feel like I should do some other stuff with this district, though. I guess making it so that the only thing that works there are haulers, pumpers, and, like, district exporters would be kind of funny. And they just have a district connection to every other district, and they just pump water out to everybody else. That's all they ever do. Hello 20-day bad tide, by the way. That's pretty long. I'm so not concerned, though. So I'll admit this. I'm not exactly hurting for resources right now. Not least of which are logs. Let's put down some inventors. If you got a spare beaver, put them to work. Also, how are things looking over here now that we actually have plank production again? Poorly. Why are there no planks? I guess we've been using them over here instead of exporting them. It makes sense, unfortunately. That tracks. These guys are the fucking water barons. No one gets on their bad side. True, like, these guys become the one, like... Das Capital has their own, like, water network going on because they have the original river. But this reservoir... Das Capital needs it to exist, so they can't really impede on them. And the water barons just get to make everything else their problem. They get to be in charge. In full honesty, these guys would have a ridiculous amount of power in society by maintaining that level of holdover water availability. You know what I need? I want my adult breeding tanks. That's what I want. But that's gonna take a little while. I mean, we've got 139 planks. And you know what it is? You can export planks whenever you want. I do kind of hate this. Like, for some things it's fair, but like for most of them, if the other district needs it, export it. You know, I don't care if you're at full capacity or not. Give it a few decades and this feeling of cooperation will crumble. The Mess of Tadar and the Ganodu throne can only last for so long. And yet, the monuments will light the way no matter what. You may say that the past is limited, that time will come to an end at any moment, but the truth is far from that. I should definitely start getting like the brazier and the beaver bust and whatnot. Push that meta, push that well-being score to new heights. No offense, but Das Capital will definitely have the largest army if there was ever a fight. They have like everyone. Oh yeah. How do you think the capital maintains control if not by maintaining the largest standing overall stuff? Also, I will say, this dynamic of having like the bad water relief have to flow out this direction where we have the pristine lake here has finally given me a reason to like want to get the irrigation barriers. They're going to be pretty useful, I think, for specifically trying to keep this contamination out so that we can maximize our farming potential. I'm so glad I built the bells. They make me so happy. Also, why would I take offense by Das Capital being, like, absolutely owning everybody if there was ever to be a hypothetical beaver war? Like, in what universe am I mad about that? I accept what the politics of this world would look like. I made it. It's simply just the way that the world works at times, you know? Hey, you know what? It may save time and be slightly more efficient, but I have 125 fucking dynamite. I should probably get to work with that, huh? I don't need extract to make it work, you know? I love the bells. It wasn't the defense. That's why I said it. That's not how the phrase works. But like, yeah, you can see like the coffee beans have all died due to contamination over here. So putting in irrigation barriers to lock that down would probably be for the best. Game should not be giving me the power to do this. How much dirt does a dirt excavator produce? Does it just like produce infinite dirt, or does it actually mine up tiles? Yeah, let's just get this whole thing out of here. Beep beep. Boom. Now I just need to do that again. Dynamite toe. In terms of some like types of efficiency, the amount of scaffolding that you need to deal with when you're just building the dynamite and it's the single type, it's a lot. Oh my god, look at them go. They're truly able to make it work. Oh boy. Oh, hey, look! That was all they needed, was a little input of planks. Centrifuge is ready to run, as is the industrial lumber mill. That does mean something else. I need to bring people over here, don't I? So I can build us a large barrack, perhaps? Should I lock it in here? I don't think I will. Because even if I did, if I put it in here, will I lose access to being able to cut through and around? Seems like a bad idea. So what if instead I build it next to the campfire? I think that is the plan. I think that's the play. Shrub is gonna have to bite it for now. Do I have other shrubs that they walk past at any point? No, not really. Industry's kind of barren, huh? Well, I don't actually need 2 lanterns, so let's put a shrub instead. Hopefully that'll be enough. Because then I definitely need more people here. Need 4 more people who work in industry, at least. 4 available jobs. Okay. Migrate population. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're homeless. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Probably. You might have a couple of nights like that, but you'll probably be fine. Das Capital definitely needs more people. The centrifuge isn't connected to power yet. No, it's connected. I mean... Wait. Does this only connect on the ass end? Hold up. Does that only work on that one tile on the back? Is that the only place it can connect to power? Fuck! This doesn't have... What the fuck? Okay. How do we correct this? The path to fixing this is relatively simple. We get rid of the warehouses. They have long since served their purpose. We build the pathing as per normal. We get rid of that. We get rid of... Oh, no. We get rid of that. I mean, we can keep it. There's no reason to replace it at this point. It's not that much power. Sorry, resources that are in there that are even moderately important. And then we go power, T section, straight power shaft. Upward power shaft, right? Get rid of that path. Upward power shaft. Make sure it's connected like so. Downward power shaft like so. Alright, that'll actually connect it. Pain in my ass. Priority. Fucking ridiculously high, please. I need that shit functional. Stop yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I may have yelled at you. It wasn't intentional, son. I'm sorry. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion. Let's get some more breeding pods down. I think it's high time we expand our population now that water is no longer going to be an issue. And of course, we'll interject that with extract. Speaking of... Is extract a fluid? It is. So is coffee, huh? Well... Extract. Where do we put the extract? Do I have nobody working science jobs right now? Get to fucking work. Holy shit, look at it go. It do be centrifuging. You'd be entering that centrifuge state. Alright. Storage. Large tank. Put one, I don't know. like here. Works for me. It's expensive as hell, but you know, whatever. As we've said, we're kind of past the point of caring about expenses. Now, we're doing it for style points. Hold up. Before I make a rash decision and build it this direction. With the misguided ideal of moderate savings. Let's build an alleyway instead. Send it down like this. And I'm gonna make that wider instead of pulling it in, so we can put a building here if we want to. And this will store extract for us. Wow, that is pretty fast at making extract, actually. Very nice. Industry, are you always importing logs? Yes, you are. Das Capital, I do not care what your log storage is like. You need to be willing to export at all times. The dynamite fields grow. Man, it's gonna be too cold for you tomorrow to wear your special con outfit. Darn, what a shame. High time we start breeding. Incredible sentence. Ugh, I wish I had a sluice. Keep forgetting I need to actually, you know, give these things water. Okay. Well, we've got 10 days left in this bad tide. The upper reservoir has been drained. So that's not good. Not good at all. On the bright side, this has retained an absolute fuck ton of water, so that's really good. Okay, well, deep water pump. It's your time to shine. Honestly, there's so much water even on this level that these two should help stem the tide for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna do a little something. A little something dangerous, a little something cray-cray, a little something silly. Alright, finally we're making science again. Good. The industry tankard operation is on the move. Very good. I fucking love industry. We just said, nah, fuck it. We are building on top of shit lake. And we did. And it's glorious. It's a beautiful location. Probably doesn't smell great. My tummy hurts a little bit. I don't like that. I think I'm a little peckish and a little thirsty. I haven't been eating well lately. I keep showing up at bad times to go to the dining hall, and then my friends leave, and I don't want to get left behind, so I stay. Honestly, maybe there's not as much water on this level as I'd like there to be. This is why we need to finish this! This is why we need to get out there! Speaking of... Oh. Bill... Yes. Districts must be separated by a district crossing. Yes, yes indeed. They must. Alright, very well. Get rid of that. Look at, get rid of that. It's time. District management, district crossing, put her down. Alright, district's ready to be crossed. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so. Just needs a bunch of logs, right? Oh, no, you can just build it immediately. Okay, well. I can't manage its distribution until it's built, but that's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. This world is built for industry. That's a good phrase. I think that would be industry's motto. This world was built for industry. I got 4 builders. What the fuck are they doing? Where are they? You. What are you working on? Oh. They're working on the dynamite. Lads, this is like a very unimportant project, please. Get to it in your free time. This is like a stretch goal. This is vital to our survival. This swarm of beavers that live in Das Kapital. I don't know. Industry's starting to have its own little swarm feeling too. It's busy over here. There's a lot of moving parts. Life in Das Kapital, relatively simple, honestly, which is kind of funny. How long until I get my fucking number cruncher? Hot minute. Hot minute for sure. Breeding halted. Damn. What a line. I over-engineered this levy so much. I'm glad I did. It's better than us having massive bad tide contamination every time one comes through, but, yep. 6 days remain. Lower reservoir has dropped below the height limit. I can just go ahead and open these. Let water out. Downstream depth 0.2. What does that mean, game? What is the 0.2? So I think this section can be completely automated quite easily. Just close if downstream, open if downstream depth above, below 1. Or, yeah, open if downstream depth above 1. And they'll be closed whenever that's the case. So that'll then just fill this up. This I can have be open unless contamination above 5%. Now the real power move would be to move this all the way back here, so like the bad tide comes and it just immediately flows there, instead of having to wait for it to come and pass back this way. So we gain all that reservoir space back. It's an entirely possible maneuver. .7 days left on this drought. That's gonna be a harsh one, fellas. It's gonna be a harsh one. But look at this, some of our crops get to survive, despite the fact that this reservoir has run out. Because of the frickin' lake! I love the lake! Oh. This is done. This building is a connected to a district center by pass. Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about it. You know why it's not a problem? Because we're gonna do this. Yeah, I should just be able to run a path connection like that and have the Das Kapital beavers build this entire district. I think that'll work, even. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Alright, beavers are fine. Buildings need water. Yeah, well, I can't do shit about that, can I? But you know what I could do? But swimming pools over here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There's so many trees in this frickin' pit. $30 planks is kinda crazy. However, if I move my swimming pools there, I don't need them here. It's not significantly farther. It's a little further away. This is a green versus light green. But, probably fine. Probably just fine. I will say, given the fact that this reservoir has almost run dry and we are not currently pumping any water out of it, these swimming pools are definitely going to be not very useful very soon. Well, you guys can't do anything. You're not pumping any water. Get out of here. Go find something better to do with your time. Goes for you as well. Maybe they'll go be inventors and look at even more science. Speaking of, not quite. Not quite there yet. Huh. That's what the number cruncher looks like? It doesn't even have an entrance. It's just a big gearbox. Interesting. I wonder if it has a theoretical layout on one side. Oh, we can interlock like that? Okay, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Huh. Let me build it underwater, too. Probably wouldn't like that, but, okay. Okay, kind of fun. Kind of interesting to have a unique shape like that. But nothing too crazy. Huh? Ah, god damn it. I thought I had finally done one of these stilt-based construction projects right. Oh, well. I think those are just logs, because those are gone forever, I think. There we go. Bad tide ends. Cycle 33 has begun. Wonderful. Let the water clear for a little while, and then release the floodgate. And just let it pour. Oh, shit. Shit. I was having backflow of bad water. Oopsies. Let it flow out. Oop. Release the flow. And the water rushes out, refilling our reservoirs and returning to the Great Lake. Beauteous. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful lake. I'm so proud of the lake. The dynamite is almost all done being placed here. Wonderful. And the new swimming pool is done. Perfect. The extract tank is nearly ready to be built. Very good. What should we name the Lake District? Lake District is kind of good. That's like a solid name, actually. But we've got kind of fun names for everything else. We've got Das Kapital, Industry. I think this one needs to relate to its purpose, its glorious future as the purveyor of water. Eventually, it'll be the source of all of our water. So, you know, something to consider. Oh, hey, this is ready. Boop. Very good. Alright, this should start re-putting in water soon. There we go. Floosh. Just in time to counteract it drying out. Perfect. I need to turn my water pumpers back on. Because for now, these are the only ones who produce water for the entire area. Okay, so this is officially at the point where it's overflowing. This is too deep. How do I tell you to automatically open, close, above downstream close if the close if the downstream depth is above $2.50, or no, because if it's 250, I mean it's never gonna reach that point, you know. Okay, hold on. I see. Close above downstream depth, and that's what that looks like. So close if the downstream depth is... I wish I could invert this. Because this is a water retainer and not a water releaser. Like, this one's easy to sluice. Close if above 0.95, just to prevent flooding, right? Other than that, it's allowed to be open, because that'll be keeping this at about 0.95 depth. This one, however, I don't give a shit what the maintained depth is down here. I just want to drop the water out the moment it goes above a certain amount. What if I put one of these backwards? Now, hear me out. This might be a crazy idea, but if I was to take a sluice gate and point it back on itself, and have that be synchronized with these other ones, would that be possible? For now, it'll just be on manual control. But, like, also, look at how much it opens. Whew. It's a lot of fluid. Alright, and boop. So now, if I go landscaping sluice, put it that way, can I have that be a trigger control for these? Because it synchronizes, and I can have that one closed, blah, blah, blah. And then just turn off the other two's detection settings. There's a chance this is a possibility that could be worked with. Ding ding dong. What are we ding ding donging? Oh, end of the day. Duh. I would like that build, so I'm gonna make that a high priority. We have 128 metal. Beautiful. Now look at this. This is technically flooded, so it can't work. Yeah, I will have to be careful with the Lake District and whether or not flooding becomes a massive issue. Because it very much could become a massive issue if I'm not careful. And I don't need this one being intermittently shut down every now and again because they've decided they want to, you know, cause problems. Okay, hold on. This appears to just not be working the way I intended. Will they go and build it properly now? Well, I guess I kind of jumped ahead on that one. Considering... Yeah. Whoopsies. Oh well, it's fine. It's a few planks and some logs. I'm not particularly concerned. Ah, shit. Bad tide. 3 days remain. Damn. Oh. But the sluice gate, the backward facing one, did get put in. Hey, you. Don't worry about your size. You're also off. Now you, synchronize with adjacent suitcases. Close if this is above. Again, I do want this inverted still. Fuck. Because I want this as a open if above. But can I make it close if it's above? I put that up to 1.0. Downstream depth is 1.03. So it's closed. If I put this to open, does this open vogue? It does. So... I just don't know. This feels like a puzzle and I'm missing like a very obvious solution, but I don't know what it is. It's weird that they have 2 contamination ones, but they only have 1 depth one. When really you're probably much more likely to be in a situation where I am, where you want to control multiple different types of depth level. Am I missing something? Can I scroll in this? No? Why? I'll also say, having it measure the downstream depth and closing above it instead of open if, I would still, I think, be in the same scenario. But, like, it's kind of a weird choice, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, they're definitely bad. I think it is time for us to cut ties from Das Capital to here. Then we can migrate a population once we have that district crossing up and running. Okay, am I crazy? Do these not appear to be open? Are they not able to outflow enough water? Is that what the issue is? Maybe I'm crazy. I'll tell you what, I can close that. Also, shouldn't you have been closed downstream depth of 0.9? The sluice gate is closed. Why is it the flooding getting worse? No, it's not. Okay. Automation closed 0.95. If I put this to like 0.9, so I can control water input. Yeah, I mean, these are letting water out. So this stops letting in new water when this is above 0.9 depth. This I want the sluice to close when this water gets too low. And unfortunately, this will never be a useful metric down here. This one I can trust will inevitably these, because they're all upstream of this one, inevitably fill and don't flood, hopefully, hypothetically, if I get the sluices all put together correctly. And then I don't have to worry about it. However, I can only get this reservoir to fill to the part where this is going to turn off automatically if I can turn this one off and on the way I want it to. Unironically, this might just be better to do with floodgates. I genuinely think that's going to be the case. I think this is just going to be an easier thing to put together with floodgates. Because I can just set it to always be at 0.95. And then the moment this goes above 0.9... So, like, yeah, they probably shouldn't even matter in the end. So... Yep, okay. A bit of a waste of metal, but whatever. Is what it is. Alright. Let's get that rolling, please and thank you. Why are you 1.5? I love it when the reservoirs just don't work correctly sometimes. So what is this district going to be named? Well, therein lies the question. Yo, what the hell? Why is this completely dried out? Oh, because this is automatically passing literally all of the water directly into the next thing. Great, okay. Close that, because these aren't done. Well, I think hopefully this last day should have enough available flooding to refill the reservoir. Hopefully to maximum. So I can do this. Just absolutely crank water out this thing. Let it hit flooding levels and then close this. Oh hey, that got built. That's good. This will have at least the ability to retain water at the levels we want it to be retaining at for the whole time. So that's good. The bad tide begins very soon. Alright, well. Seal the gate. Release the flood. Alright, bad tide flows out that way, and we are sitting pretty. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Hey. The essence extractor is up and running. We are absolutely at the point where we are producing just buttloads of glue, awful things, just gross stuff. But that's good. That's what we look forward to getting. Let's put down our number cruncher in a perfectly suitable location for it. And we'll start getting automated science. Wonderful. Should I put the swimming pool back up over here? I don't know when we'll run out first. This or this. Considering we're not pumping out of this one will last. This one will run out first, for sure. Man, I'm almost out of logs. Where do my logs go? Am I actually burning them that fast? I mean, I might be. It's not impossible. Ding ding dong. The dynamite fields are nearly complete. Oh, this is too far from any district and cannot be reached by builders. That seems to be the case for all of them. Well, in that case, let's have a good time. Fireworks show! It's beautiful. Dink, 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 dink. Alright, very nice. And look at all of that beautiful irrigation that we're able to achieve by doing that. It's wonderful. Where are these guys going? Carries explosives. Oh, I guess these are now in range. Good old decontamination pod. Moves contamination. Don't actually need that right now. Wind tunnel. I forgot that that's a thing. So the detailer. Mud bath takes dirt. Interesting. Hadn't been paying attention to some of these things. Bots and grease. The efficient mine. That should probably be one of our goals, is to get the mine up and running. How much extract do we have? 84. Not a ton. But enough. Definitely enough. Alright, what time is it? 4:30? Okay, I've got just a little bit more time for us here in Timberborn. I still don't know what I'm going to name this district. Please leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. Alright. We're gonna migrate population. But District 3 is having a minimum of 1. Job will of course be to be a builder. Manage distribution, District 3. You will export water below your storage threshold of 20%. You'll import all food always, that's fair. You'll of course also always import planks. I'll have you also import metal, treated planks, gears, maybe dynamite. I don't actually need dynamite right now. Logs and water. Okay, that's like the major stuff. I guess I need 2 people, huh? I also need people who actually work here. Why are you still 4 people working there? I don't need 4 people working there. Just need the 1. Not exactly full of unemployed beavers. So we're also going to have an interesting thing, which is that this is going to be our first district, where it's going to have multiple districts who connect to it. This one will also connect with industry. Hopefully those can be disposed of. It just connects like that. Good old Stilt City. Should this be called Stilt City? Being on planks, gears, and metal box. I'm getting a lot of stuff actually for that. I feel like some of our construction has slowed down these days. No. Industry can only hold 14 gears at a time? That's probably a choke point in our production lines, isn't it? That's probably not very good. Gonna need a gear warehouse at this rate. Maybe I use some medium warehouses instead? So I can put a medium warehouse here. And here. I like the idea of having a medium warehouse like here. Put in the old medium warehouse. Do it like that. Holds 200 of a thing, huh? I probably don't need more than 200 dynamite stored on site. I'm probably willing to put in a large gear warehouse, though. If I'm being honest. If I normalize this pathing a bit, demolish that, and then that gives me, frankly, another medium warehouse storage spot. Interesting that that counts as a power. Don't know what that means, but okay. And I think, yeah, we just put a medium or large warehouse like this, too. Just kind of bite that bullet, put it in there. It's expensive, but yeah, I like the spacing. What else does industry have low storage availability for? It probably needs more scrap metal workers. Also has low available storage for the whatchamacallums, treated planks. Do treated planks go in here? No. No, they don't. That's a shame. Oh shit. I don't know what goes in a medium warehouse then. Additional gears. Just have a ton of gear storage available then. It's probably fine. We need a lot of gears these days, actually. I don't know. Do we need more than 2,400 total gears? Because we've got a large gear warehouse in the area, in the other district. This is just bottlenecking our production right now because we can't export as fast as we produce, so this lets us produce more and then export them more leisurely pace. Oh, this poor beaver that lives here. Alright, listen. There's not really anything for you to be doing here yet, I don't think. Yeah, we got one exporter, but they're not doing shit, so... You go back home. Everything's over here. Looks like we need a top off, so I'll take that down to like 2.75. Yep. Out comes the water. Wow, we're at max water storage too. Very nice. What if... explosives, gears... Actually, you know what? Mango fruits. Those are pretty rare commodity. I'd like to have them get to a point where I can grow them elsewhere. Speaking of, actually, what a wonderful place for mangrove fruits to grow. Wouldn't it be? Let's put the planters, what plants these? Forester? Yeah, plant a forester over there. That'll work. I can turn that whole thing into big, beautiful mangrove. However, I could also have that be one of the other exports from here, is the mangrove fruits. Well, we'll blast that section once that one's done, and then they can, I guess, get that piece, and we'll be ready to go here. Have this big, beautiful flat land for us to farm on. This lake is so great. I'm so glad that we've done this. It's crazy. And all this from this singular water source, too. Never realized just how much water these sources put out. That they were able to, you know, keep this stuff fully maintained and full. The swimming pool is popping off, I believe. It's very possible that you could get a really good forestry hut out here. I don't know. I do not know for sure. The number cruncher is off to be built. Let's go. Build a large warehouse for the gears, one small one for the mangrove fruits and then one for storing, and we're going to need a large industrial pile as well. I think I can put a large industrial pile like that. Again, expensive, but necessary. And we'll hold the treated planks because we literally know where the house stores those in large quantities. $441. We're just about pulling up on the time when I'm gonna have to go, and the music is going just absolutely crazy with how loud it is right now. I'm not sure what is going on with that. It's a good track though. So I need to send 2 people here. Not for nothing. Just trying to max the entire district crossings, like, available stuff. Not a bad idea. I don't know why there's only 17 fermented soybeans, though. Like, why not push that up to 30? There they go. Now the guy's working. Perhaps we didn't have any? You get 824. in the hell are my fermented soybean storage? There it is. Only at 600. I guess we could improve that. Well, I mean, that is the purpose of building this whole extra area here. Yes. We'll need to push a little bit more water this way in order for it to really hit the levels that we want it to be at. But that'll be fine. We got berries, soybeans, gears, kohlrabies, mangrove fruits, planks, and water. I don't know why they're not putting more into these things, but oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Perhaps because, yeah, the storage distributions for these is too high. Hey, listen. None of this shit is so critical that you can't hold on to a little bit of it, you know? Just export that shit. Just export it. If it needs exporting, export it. I'm understanding the desire to hold on to a little bit of your own stuff, but you know, you don't need it that bad. We're a group, a collective. We work together. There we go. We're getting there. Why do I have no logs? Where are all my logs at? Where are all my log heads? Why do I have no logs? You. I work as a different lumberjack. Okay, you're gonna be like that? Of course they are. They're always like that. What job is this guy even going and working? How do I have so few in my population? People keep dying and they keep getting exported to fucking, they keep getting exported to, industry. Like, we're at 56 in our population. It's a lot of beavers. It's a lot of beavers. Oh. Second, I thought I saw Ganonu in there. Must be losing it. Can these guys not destroy a debris from atop it? That's annoying. Okay. Well, with that in mind, guess they're gonna have to do this. Our beautiful lands. Look how they go. flow filled to the brim with water of every shape and size. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Water is every shape and size. It's a fucking liquid, like the definably as part of how they work. That's just what they do. Alright. Lock it down. Pause these pumps. And turn on the spare one, I guess. Not much to be done. Number cruncher still ain't finished. Taking a while to get all the gears we need, I suppose. Well, the gear workshop is doing its best. They be working. They be producing. Why is my lumber mill not doing shit? Why are there nobody? Why is nobody working this? Huh? Huh? What are you... Alright, well, you know what? I don't need a bad water for the moment. You guys go do something else with your fucking lives. And now I've got an unemployed beaver. Right, 3 haulers it is then. They need more logs, and we got nobody working logs, so I guess I need somebody to come and be a fucking lumberjack. My foresters don't know how to do shit. Well, final dynamiting. Blasted. Perfectly flat, as I intended. Oh shit, it's 450. Alright, well, unfortunately that appears to be all we're going to be able to get in today, but I am quite pleased with ourselves. Industry has flourished and blossomed into a wonderful place beyond the wildest dreams. A place of power and influence. Able to return the favor back to whence it came, helping to create new and wonderful things, such as the Giga Dam. An influential structure so massive it has single-handedly reshaped the face of our environment. This one dam is taking all of the bad water from one location and pushing them out somewhere else. What if we just took the bad water and pushed it somewhere else? Our dams hold, our reservoirs stand. We are still trying to learn how the hell sluices work, and I think we're getting close to a pretty good solution. Given a little bit more time and effort, we'll even be able, I think, to be turning this into a proper reservoir, like a deep, deep reservoir. And that'll help keep all of this flowing and stable. But of course, this one is here to make sure that we will always have enough water to drink. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being the wonderful people that you are. I appreciate everything that you do for us, and we'll be seeing you all next time. Arrivederci, everyone. Arrivederci.